Time now is 8:05. Technology and social media are becoming a big part of kids' lives, and one local teacher is using his following to show his classroom the outside world.
ABC 57's Rosie Woods is live in Mishawaka with this week's Cool Schools. Hey, Rosie.
Hey guys, good morning. Well, this week I'm not only talking about a cool school, I'm talking about a really cool teacher. Last Friday, I told you how Eric Johnson here at LaSalle Elementary was able to just tweet out at these world-renowned authors and poets and then got a poetry workshop for his students. And this week, I'm able to tell you that on May 22nd, he's going to be bringing his students on a virtual field trip with a new app that's never been used in this way. LaSalle Elementary Room 216 has been using social media to connect to the outside world all year long.
You know, authors, CEOs, engineers, scientists, all those people are willing to share and communicate with my classroom through social media.
Because their teacher, Eric Johnson, feels his students need to learn how to use social media in a positive way at an early age.
You know, we've worked on writing and reading and science and math and all of that, and this is a great way to get all of those things put together in one kind of project, one kind of experience for the kids. And so I came across Noah out in Boulder, and he said he knew somebody at Sphero, and we just started tweeting back and forth like everything I do. And so they said, well, how about, you know, we do a virtual field trip.
Thanks to a new Twitter follower and a new social media app called Periscope, this classroom will be traveling all the way to Colorado to learn about robots at a company called Sphero.
I think it's very cool and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be able to visit the company that created Sphero, which is helping children all over the country and the world program. I think it's very cool to meet the designers that thought of it and what their desire was for Sphero.
Periscope is an app that connects to your Twitter account to stream live videos that anyone can watch once they click on the link. I tested out Periscope with some of the students this week to get a sneak peek of how it will work during their field trip. I'm with the students here at LaSalle Elementary. They're going to be using this app, Periscope, to go live for a field trip in Boulder, Colorado, even though they're right here in Mishawaka, Indiana. So guys, what do you think about this app so far?
I think it's great that people can join at any time during your live stream and comment on what you're doing and ask questions when we visit Boulder, Colorado.
I also spoke to Noah Geisel, who will be streaming the live video on his tour in Colorado to the class. He told me that this kind of digital field trip has never been done before.
You know, as we are filming on our side, on our screen, I'll be seeing the video of what I'm actually videoing, as well as their tweets will come in on my screen telling me, hey, can you walk closer to that? We want to get a close-up of that. Or can you turn to your left? Or ask her this. And so, you know, it'll be really highly interactive. And, you know, in a sense, they are the remote control and I'm the robot. I'm really just the medium to help them have the experience that they want and need to have.
Which Johnson's students tell me makes his classroom a very cool learning experience.
I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to show girls and boys like that you can do anything you want, because a lot of girls and boys want to be engineers when they grow up.
Now you're probably starting to notice that this classroom has been on the news quite a bit this year. First in the fall with a race meanness project, then last Friday with their poetry workshop that was with world-renowned poets, and now with this virtual field trip. And their teacher, Eric Johnson, was actually just voted or given the title of Teacher of the Year by the Mishawaka School Board. So congratulations to him on that. He definitely deserves it with all of those social media tips and tricks he has. And then coming up next, I will have more on these robots, as well as how you can actually go on the field trip too. I'm live in Mishawaka this morning. Rosie Woods, ABC 57 News.
A new app called Periscope is changing the way students here in Indiana experience the world. ABC 57's Rosie Woods is live at LaSalle Elementary in Mishawaka this morning, where they'll be using this new app to go on a virtual field trip.
Yeah,
Rosie.
That's okay. Hey guys, good morning. Well, I'm here with some of the students in LaSalle Elementary Room 216, and we have the robot. She's calibrating it right now. So this is the actual robot. I'll come up closer to the camera. So it looks like this. This is a spherical robot. You can take this thing off. You can change the colors, you can do all sorts of stuff with it. And I have one of the students here who has the app on her phone so that she can make it move and do all these cool things that I tried and I'm really bad at it. So I'm gonna have her demonstrate over here. So I'm gonna put it on the ground, get behind the camera so that we can see this in full action for you. And as you can see, she's just moving it. She's programmed it herself. She's like a little engineer. She's able to do this all by herself, just programming it with the computer, and it's just moving around. They can make it go anywhere they want. And she was telling me this morning her goal is to be able to make it go all around the school, through the elevators and all things like that. So that's really cool. But I was actually able to talk to the man that's going to be going on this actual trip in Colorado to Sphero, and that's going to be displaying it for them through Periscope, that app I was talking about in one of my earlier hits this morning. So here's what he had to say about this app.
It is a live streaming app, and you sign on with your Twitter credentials. It was launched by Twitter, and folks were using it to point their iPhone or iPad at the TV screen for their pay-per-view and share a live broadcast illegally of the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. And so that's sort of most recently how Periscope made it into the news. And Eric and I were really interested in taking this really disruptive technology that people are hearing about in negative ways and flipping on its head and saying, how can we take this and really use it in a transformative way to impact teaching and learning?
Now, Noah was also able to tell me that this is great because this Periscope app, which you connect to your Twitter account, as they were just saying, and you live broadcast, there's a link and you just click on it. So not only are these students able to go on this field trip, but any viewer that just wants to log into Twitter, click on this link, they're also able to go on this virtual field trip and partake, ask questions, do anything that the students are able to do. So I'm definitely going to be turning in on May 22nd. So you might want to look into that too if you're interested in these robots at all. I'm live in Mishawaka this morning. Rosie Woods, ABC 57 News.